All right, welcome to FanDumb, episode 6. They said we couldn't do it. What they gonna say now?
That's always been the question we've been asking. What will the viewers say when we get viewers?
Ooh, the clips are doing good, and yeah. I should have brought this up before the podcast, but Gabe,
yes,
I think we gotta hire Cam to edit clips.
I'm okay with that.
And we're talking mad.
Big dollars.
We're talking big dollars.
Yeah.
We're talking $1 Jackson per clip.
Whoa.
All right.
2 clips a week?
That's tolerable.
Okay, cool. So tolerable. You're hired. Cameron, you're hired.
Hell
congratulations.
Yeah,
and it was
Thank
we
you guys.
only hired Cameron because he told us something last week that he kind of was glazing us about the pod. He kind of was telling us the pod was pretty.
Now I don't want to say it because
he kind of was telling us the pod was pretty good. He was kind of telling us the pod was really good. Cameron, take it away. I gotta get my water.
Yeah, well, as you guys know, very first episode, I think the first thing you guys said was that this is a podcast for people who don't really know sports, but they want to know enough about sports to be able to have a conversation with their dad. And I just want you guys to know that a few days ago, my dad and I had a conversation.
Wow.
We talked Dodgers, and I knew the names that he mentioned.
Wow.
And it felt so good.
Wow.
And that's because of you guys, and that's because of FanDumb and the work you guys are doing here.
Yeah, we're kind of like the big brother organization of Cameron and his dad's relationship.
I feel like that's successful.
That is a success story. Once we get the book deals, that's going to be the first testimonial we have.
Mm-hmm. That's success right there.
I knew the names.
Yeah, dude.
Cameron.
Frosty would love this pod too. I should tell my dad to listen.
You should tell your dad about it.
Yeah.
He had takes. Cameron had takes. He was like making his dad's head spin. He had such good takes because he was stealing our takes.
Yeah, I was like, dude, let me tell you what they should do about the All-Star game.
Bring a bunch of homeless kids to the court. He's like, I'm on board.
I was like, they're moving the Mavs to Gaza, Dad. I'm telling you. I got the inside scoop.
It is happening.
Damn.
Officially. Oh my God. Well, that's great. That's probably the number one thing we could actually push for on this. So.
That's all we were trying to do.
Yeah.
So
honestly, and the podcast.
Yeah, I think so. I think job finished.
Perfect.
Clean sweep. That's crazy. That is probably the best thing you can do when you're starting a podcast is actually help someone through an issue.
I think so.
Yeah, we did that. If only the NBA would listen to us.
If only the NBA would listen to us like Cameron did.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, someone who didn't listen was Diana Turasi as she retired this week. Congratulations. 20 years in the WNBA.
Wow. 20 years in the WNBA.
Have you ever thought about spending 20 years at any job?
No, that is crazy.
Right? She spent 20 years on the Mercury alone. 20
years living in Phoenix?
Okay, Phoenix isn't that bad.
Oh, worst thing I could ever imagine. 20 years living in Arizona.
I know. She's 39, looks 87. It's awful.
She's 39?
I think so. Maybe 40.
So
she's
half
right
her
around
life
LeBron's
has
age.
been in the WNBA.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron's 22 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's
lived, I know.
Yeah.
That's a stat that I thought of with LeBron first was he's lived more than half his life in the NBA.
As an NBA star. And Diana Taurasi, I mean, goated. Literally goated.
Goated, yeah.
She's the best. She's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. The buns up.
Yeah. A great point guard.
Buns up. Put your hair in a bun for Diana.
Best segment we've ever had. Buns up.
I think the funniest thing to come out of this is the tweet that I saw.
Yeah.
About so Diana Turasi, right? She was on the Olympic women's basketball USA team when they went to Rio in 2016, and also on the men's basketball team was Draymond Green from the Warriors, and there's a quote where everyone was hanging out in a back room, and Diana said to Draymond, she said, "Hey Draymond, how does it feel to be the only person here who's never been double teamed?" Which what a goated quote.
Oh my God.
Talking shit to a NBA who was coming off being on the best team ever in the
73
NBA.
and 9.
Yeah, coming
season.
off the 73 and 9 Warriors, which was the winningest team. Lost 9 games all season, 2016 Warriors.
I heard a rumor that's why Draymond started his podcast. I'm not going to let this bitch talk shit about me.
Damn.
I'm going to get her back. That is so, like, it also, I think it speaks, like, how great of an athlete you are, where you're like, man, I've been talking shit my whole life. Like, no holds barred.
Yeah.
This is how insanely good I am.
Yeah.
I will shit talk anyone who thinks they're good. Yes.
I mean, I love to throw a roast. I mean, you know, I'm a top 10 roast battler in the world. And, but I just, like, I don't think I've ever said a roast like that. I don't think I've ever said a roast with backed up with that.
I would have loved to see the other players' reactions after hearing her hit him with that.
Well, like Steph is like
exactly covers his mouth. He does the LeBron talking to younger players.
Yeah. You know, some people laughed out loud.
Oh,
and
dude,
that definitely hurt his feelings.
I would have been dying. The whole social media team's just like, ooh, we gotta post this.
I mean, when someone gets a roast off that good, it's crazy. It's hard. It's hard.
Oh yeah, I would love that too, because Draymond, I feel like was like, damn, I gotta prove something now.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get double teamed in the Olympics. He just starts ball hogging. I would love to see the box score from Draymond 2016 Olympics now.
Yeah.
If she set him on a different path.
But that's also so tight, just being like, damn, everyone in this room is so good.
Yes.
Like, that's also crazy. Like, just like think about the room that, because like, even if the person isn't the best person on the Olympic team, if you're in the NBA, when you're in high school, you're being double teamed.
Look,
you know what I mean? So it's like all these players were so good their whole life. Everyone has the experience, and it's so funny to be like, wow, you've been bad all the time, the whole time. Like,
I'll say this: I've played children in basketball and have never been double teamed. You know, like. For that to be
I've been double teamed.
Oh my god, yeah, it is embarrassing.
Come on, I'm in the paint. You know they send 2 guys. You know they sending 2 guys on me.
Force him to kick it out.
Come on.
God damn, that's so funny. I would pay to hear Diana Taurasi trash talk, like to have her wired for one last game and a send off ceremony.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
Wait, so she's done? She's not playing anymore?
I think so. I think she's officially out.
Damn.
Kind of pulled the Tim Duncan just
Mercury
right off
imploding.
into the sunset.
Wait, did you lose
Brittany Griner too?
Yeah. Phoenix Mercury.
Matt Ishbia, best owner in all
Phoenix
sports
Mercury
history.
Kind of done, bro.
Oh my god, it's honestly so fried. All of Phoenix sports.
Should we talk about the Suns?
Do we have to? I mean, oh my god, it's so depressing.
The real basketball team.
Because Katie went.
Kidding. Love you, Cameron.
Katie went on
Brink.
Draymond Green's podcast this week and was like, it just wouldn't make sense for me to leave the Suns in the mid-season. You just have to play the season out. Even though the Warriors traded for Jimmy Butler mid-season, and I've gone on a tear since then, Katie's just like, fuck it, I'm okay and staying in Phoenix. And then Brian Windhorst today comes out and is like, Katie's going to be traded in the offseason. He is off the Suns for sure.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking like a Lakers.
Katie for Luka, straight up.
No. Katie for Rui, straight up.
We probably would agree and give us the 2031 first, and we're like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. We don't want Dalton Connect, actually. Our team is okay. So here's the thing with the Suns is 2020 they go 8-0 in the bubble, right? They missed the playoffs, but they go 8-0 in the bubble. Okay. Upgrade to Chris Paul. 2021 they come out, they make it to the NBA Finals, go up 2-0 on the Bucks, lose 4 straight. Next year come back 64-18 regular season, 1 seed. Beat the Pelicans round 1. Devin Booker is hurt for a majority of the series. Chris Paul, perfect from the floor, 30-point game to close it out. 7-game series, lose to LUKA and the Mavericks.
Yeah, then LUKA became Devin Booker's daddy.
Soul crushing. Soul crushing.
We got that picture of LUKA smiling.
Infamous Chris Paul hits a big 3 to cut the lead down to 42. Okay, 22, they run it back, same exact roster. And then mid-season, Robert Sarver gets forced out. At the start of the season, Baxter Holmes, journalist for ESPN, releases a story about a bunch of scandals under Robert Sarver, who is the owner of the Suns, where you have like misogyny, sexism, everything going absolutely crazy. The dude was an insane man, like just a child running the organization. Matt Ishbia takes over mid-season, immediately trades Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, I think 3 or 4 first-round picks to the Nets for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Suns lose to the Nuggets in the second round after beating the Clippers in the first round. Clippers without Kawhi, without PG. Chris Paul gone, Bradley Beal on, DeAndre Ayton out, Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen in. And that has been the genesis of the Suns to this point, where now they're going to trade Kevin Durant and hopefully get their own draft pick back this year, because they are for sure going to miss the playoffs. Poverty franchises stay losing.
Yeah, couldn't it be me? Here's the Lakers shit.
Yep.
So I'm a child. I'm 5 years old. I'm living in the greatest dynasty there ever was, the Kobe Shaq era of the Lakers. Then I kind of live my life a little bit. And then this guy Pau Gasol comes, and then we win a couple more.
Yep.
When I'm about 14. Prime time to win. That's awesome.
That is the perfect age to have your favorite team win a ring.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. There's no better age.
And then I grew up a little bit more, and then 2016, 2017, 2018 comes around. We get this guy LeBron James comes to the Lakers. Pretty sick. And then we win another championship, and then now we got LUKA, the next face of the NBA. Which I feel like everyone was debating who the face of the NBA was going to be.
Yeah.
And then LUKA came to the Lakers, and it was like, okay, that's decided.
Yeah, it kind of is. That's crazy. I mean, they're always going to search for an American star. Kevin Durant's too old.
Yeah, but LUKA's white.
He is white.
I think he could pass. I think we could trick him. I think LUKA can be the face of the NBA because he's white. We can trick these Midwesterners into thinking that he's a hometown boy, a Larry Bird type.
LUKA just undoes MAGA. He reclaims the country. he just becomes the leader of Doge after winning a ring.
LUKA for president.
I'd vote for him. Slovenian stands. Yeah. It is, I don't know. Last thing on the Suns, and then we can move forward.
Okay.
It's discouraging how much they tried to win and how horribly they lost each and every year.
I mean, it's crazy how good the Suns were on paper.
Yes.
Devin Booker, Beal, KD. It's crazy that team amounted to quite literally nothing.
Their best moment was in the preseason. They won 3 straight games. They put up 130 in each game. That was to open last year. That was their best moment.
Okay, preseason.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's pathetic.
Yeah, why are they trying in the preseason?
Oh, because they had to.
That's the whole thing. That's like someone I saw this tweet about this like girl tweeted out. I have so much Dodgers on my Twitter, and it's just like this like there's a lot of influencers like trying to become big just like based on like a single sport or something. So they're like, oh, I'm the girl that tweets about the Dodgers, you know? And this one girl tweeted out like a selfie of her, and it was like, not gonna look at the score because like the Dodgers are losing, and someone was like, it's the spring training. Like,
none of this matters.
That's how you sound right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got Outman playing. I'm like looking at I'm like looking at the lineups.
I know.
I'm like, why don't they got Shohei playing? Like, it's spring training, right?
You're like, yeah, right.
I'm like, right. Man, my Angel fan friend's just tweeting out that Mike Trout homer.
He did.
I'm like, okay.
Shohei, I don't think he's taking a single at bat in spring training yet. He's just chilling. He's like, last year is too much.
But yeah, so the Suns' best moment was a preseason game.
Yeah, 3. Last year they got swept in the playoffs by the Timberwolves. It's just a pathetic fall from grace.
There was no grace.
I mean, NBA Finals appearance isn't bad, but
true. They did go to the finals.
Yeah,
it was them versus
the Bucks. They lost to Giannis.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh my god, whatever. It doesn't even matter.
He's so sad.
Because that was, I mean, we were up 2-0.
Yeah.
There's game 5. It's 2-2 in the series now. Game 5 at home. Drew Holiday strips Devin Booker and then throws the crazy lob to Giannis to win game 5. And it's like, well, now the Suns aren't going to win. And then Giannis dropped a 50-burger in game 6. It was like, okay, we're never going to get back to this. And then the next year they came out even better. And then literally just like combusted against LUKA.
You have no faith.
Why would I have faith?
Bro.
Like, literally, why would I have faith? At this point, they don't have their own draft. Like, I am now out 6 years of the Suns being competitive.
Yeah.
Like, that's the issue. Is it's like for the next 6 years, there's no point for me to watch Phoenix Suns basketball.
Yeah.
And then they can finally try and execute a tank in 2031.
Right. And these are the best years of your life.
To be a fan.
Like the Sun that you have no chance. You have zero chance in your 20s.
Yes.
To watch the Suns win the NBA Finals.
Exactly.
You will never be at Buffalo Wild Wings drinking a beer, watching the NBA Finals, and watching the Suns in your 20s.
Yes.
Yeah, you might as well just kill yourself.
Thank you.
Okay.
I tweeted that out, and someone's like, "It's only spring training." So. Anyway, no, I mean seriously though, because if you're talking about it, it's like the best periods in your life to be a fan are when you have nothing else really going on.
Oh yeah.
So it's like when you're a kid.
That's why I'm so pissed about the 2017
Dodgers.
Astros.
Yeah.
Because I was in college.
Same.
I was
freshman year, baby.
Yeah, bro. I was in college. I was in the dorms. We were. I was so hyped on it. I convinced all of my friends to watch it every night, and then they just fucking. They cheated us. They took that away from me.
Literally,
they took away from me running through the Boston Common naked.
Honestly, thank God they won.
You know what I mean? Hey.
No, are you kidding me? I would love that.
I would have maybe I don't know shot someone. I don't know what I would have done.
You just turn into a regular Eagles fan.
Well, because when I was in. Eagles declined the president.
I saw that.
Eagles declined
the
president visit.
Yeah.
So I'm happy they won.
Yeah.
The Chiefs would have been fucking sucking his cock.
Oh my! All of them would have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have had to.
Yeah.
It would have been like a mandatory assembly.
Yeah. Mahomes would have been like, "We all have to go.
Yeah.
We all have to go see the president." That's how Mahomes talks.
Travis brings Taylor. That would have been insane.
Actually, that would have been crazy.
Yes.
Because it would have been like disrespectful to Taylor for Travis to go.
Yes.
It's like when you get invited to a party and the person who ran the party fucking said that your girlfriend was a bitch.
Yes.
And he hated her. And then you're like, but he has a really nice house.
Yes. And like we are both
and they're going to take really good pictures.
Yes. Yes.
And then your girlfriend's like, yeah, but he like hit me.
Yeah. And you're like, ugh.
And then you're like,
he said he'd have sushi catered.
Well, for the White House, it's
McDonald's?
like he said he'd have some McDoubles.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been crazy. Honestly, thank God the Eagles did that.
Yeah.
Won the Super Bowl. The alternate timeline would have been unreal.
I mean, honestly, though, no, I don't want to get too lib. It's fine.
Elon would have had to hire more people at Twitter to moderate what would have happened that day. He'd have to increase his server capacity.
I was going to say Trump would have been too busy to not tweet that Trump Gaza video today. Anyway. Yeah, see what happens when the Eagles don't go visit him?
I know.
See what happens when he doesn't have when he has a free hour in his schedule? Maybe we should keep this guy busy.
I know.
You know what? Full turn, the Eagles should have gone and visited him because he could have done some bullshit. And if we leave him unattended, he's starting wars.
You know, Peru is ours. Yeah.
Exactly. So okay, actually, yeah, every team should be visiting
the White House.
From
now on,
so that we can distract Trump.
Yeah, for 1 hour.
From doing some bullshit. That's my take.
That's a good take.
So it's bullshit that the Eagles didn't go.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is hurting this country more by not going. Oh, making a stance?
Yeah.
How about you go there and talk to him?
Yeah.
How about you go there and talk to the guy? Jalen, how about you go and talk to Trump, actually? That's actually fucked up you didn't go. I'd love access to Trump. I don't want to go see Trump.
You know,
I'm not going to go see him because I'm in Cancun.
When Patrick Mahomes was dapping him up, he's like, you should really go talk to him. He's a guy for sure.
Oh, Saquon, you're such a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Saquon, you're such a good guy that you won't put some bullet points together and go talk to Trump. Put some bullet points together. Put your research hat on. The Super Bowl's over. Season's over.
You don't need to wear that helmet right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We need the research cap on.
How about you put your research cap on? How about you research what this guy's up to? And how about you go in there and you talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really cool to not go see Trump.
Yeah. Woodrow Wilson had an 18-point plan?
Yeah.
That was the start of the United Nations.
Maybe if Jalen
Saquon with 3 points?
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
What if Saquon goes in there? He's so charming. Trump is not racist anymore. You ever think about that? They didn't. They didn't think about that.
No, they didn't.
That's fucked up. They should go to the White House.
They declined. That's
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I mean, that is what happens, though. I am curious what will happen with the NBA champion.
Just don't smile. Just don't smile in the picture.
Frown.
When they make you take the picture?
Oh, they should kneel.
Oh.
Bring it back.
Kneel in the picture?
Yes. Fuck. That would go crazy.
That's such a good idea. That's way better than not going.
Totally agree.
Kneeling in the picture?
Actively
everyone
protest.
Gets ready, everyone's taking the picture, and then you kneel?
Yeah. Actively protest.
Yeah. Yeah. In the White House.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
God. They got to hire us, man.
Dude, these people don't know what to do. I thought this was a bad episode, and then we came to maybe the best take we've ever had.
Our new one is that if we solve the NBA All-Star Game, we solve the presidency.
We solved America almost.
Each week, we just keep getting better and better at this.
But I'm seriously saying that
I do agree.
If you are against him,
it's a bigger show.
Declining the invite is dumb. It's a bigger show to make a stance.
What if the Eagles as an organization were worried that was going to happen? And so they declined the interview.
It's an inside job.
Yes, to prevent it from going on.
Interesting. Well, that's an interesting take, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, this really touches everything your dad could possibly care about right now.
Yeah, you go, did you hear they declined the invite? And then you wait for your dad.
Yes.
you wait for his take. And then you're like, they should have kneeled in the picture.
Yeah. And that works for either side, all right?
Yeah.
As always, we're just here to bring families together.
Exactly.
Man, talking about bringing families together, LUKA really has united all of LA. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
People are way behind the Lakers now.
Bro, who knew that we needed a Slovenian prince?
It is crazy how many new reports come out each week of the Mavericks still shit-talking LUKA.
Ohtani and LUKA.
Yeah.
We love our international stars. LA's an international city now.
LA NATO.
Yeah.
LA NATO.
I think
Slovenia, Japan, LA.
We're just putting the groundwork down to secede.
Low key.
Not to get lib again.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, I think that everyone loves him.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw what he did. So LUKA played the Mavs last night. Huge.
Yeah.
First time seeing the boys.
Yeah. He dapped up everyone after the game. Did you see he was doing push-ups pre-game?
Yeah.
And Nico Harrison's just watching him as he does push-ups. I counted. It was 9.
Yeah, he did.
They were not great. And they were not great
That's actually really funny.
They were kind of bad.
Yeah, he was doing push-ups to flex that he was in shape.
Yeah, and you're like...
He was like...
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's really funny.
You could see his elbows. You're like, oh, God, you can't even keep them near your body? Like, I can do the military push-up.
That's so funny. You're low-key watching like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have got taken out.
Yeah, maybe Nico was right. Yeah. He does like... no one's ever shown him how to do a push-up.
That's funny.
The Lakers came out and were like, he was doing so good when he was in Cabo during the All-Star break. He was training for 2 hours a day on an outdoor basketball hoop. It's like, that's what I do when I go on vacation. I shoot hoops for 2 hours. Like, that's the point of vacation. What are we trying to do? But I do think, I mean, it is incredible, though, to watch, like, Luka and LeBron play together.
Yeah.
Because there was a possession last night where it's LeBron's at the top of the key, Luka's posting a guy up. It's just 3 passes back and forth between them until LeBron gets a wide open 3.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you supposed to do about that? You can't do anything.
Well, LeBron is, I think this speaks to LeBron being the best player of all time.
Yeah.
Because he is taking the secondary role in a way that he doesn't necessarily have to, but in a way that he knows that's how it's going to work the best.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Kobe would have ever taken a secondary role.
Not like this.
Like how he's doing.
Yeah.
Because LeBron is still playing great. He's still playing great in this role. Like, I saw the one play where LeBron was in the corner, Luka's getting double teamed coming up, and LeBron's open in the corner.
Yep.
It's like, who else? There's maybe Jokic.
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe the only other person that could be on your team that they'd be covering more than you. If you're
differential
LeBron.
To them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's
incredible.
This is what LeBron's always been looking for in his career.
Yeah.
Is like that secondary ball handler who can take some of the burden off of him.
Yeah.
But at this point in his career, pairing him with, it's literally the perfect match.
Yeah.
It's what he wanted initially in Miami was someone, and it's why they won 2 rings, by the way, is because Dwayne Wade could take some of the load off LeBron, but LeBron was the primary guy in Miami. Same thing he was looking for in Cleveland with Kyrie, was someone to take the load off. Now, I think what he thought was going to happen with Kyrie is what's happening with Luka right now, where Kyrie was just going to grow into that primary initiator role, and he could take the back seat. AD was never going to be that. Luka's just a perfect pairing.
You know, Kyrie and Dwayne Wade, do you think they're pissed, or do you think they're happy that there's never going to be a debate between who was the best LeBron teammate? Ever again.
It's just going to be Luka.
Because it was always like Kyrie or D-Wade.
Yeah.
That was the debate.
Yeah, it really was.
And now it's Luka. Best teammate that LeBron has ever had.
Man, like, objectively speaking, in talent level and just player in the NBA, like, as an all-timer, Luka's made 5 first-team All-NBAs.
Yeah, I mean,
already.
He's the best player he's ever played with.
Yeah, most talented guy, too. Like, you're right. It's, like, not even that close.
Yeah.
I think D-Wade's probably pissed about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, when LeBron teamed up with D-Wade, it was still prime D-Wade.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was still talking about D-Wade as like, man, he's the best. He might be the best shooting guard in the league. He might be better than Kobe.
People forget that D-Wade won with Shaq.
He did win with Shaq.
I think people forget that he won with Shaq as the first option.
Yeah, against the Mavericks, by the way, who they lost to in 11, but no 06. Yeah. I mean, that was a crazy team. And I think with D-Wade, it was like, that first year they were together, it was really 1A, 1B. And, like, LeBron was a little too passive at times. And then in 2012, you could definitely tell they're like, LeBron's got to be the best guy if we want to win it all. And he was.
Yeah.
Unlike in Cleveland, where I think Kyrie always kind of knew he was going to be second fiddle to LeBron at that stage. But then Kyrie got fed up with it pretty quick because he's like, I want out. Like, I want to go be the primary guy. Went to Boston.
That turned out great.
Yeah. Whole city revolted.
Yeah.
Went to Brooklyn.
Well,
Even better.
Do you think they could have won if Gordon Hayward?
Totally.
Yeah.
I think they were the best team in the NBA that year.
I was watching that live.
Yeah.
In Boston.
Really? When Gordon Hayward broke his ankle?
You could hear the whole city gasp.
Dude, I mean, that was a super team. It felt like it at the time.
Yeah.
Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford were the big 3, and then you have young Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And it's like, man.
I mean, we didn't know what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were going to turn into.
No.
But looking back now, that's one of those teams on paper you're like, whoa.
Yeah, especially with, I mean,
but
even
also,
if
like, the Nets
in
2018 is a whoa team on paper.
Oh, my God. Whoa. Yeah, like 100%.
Yeah.
Or 21 when it's KD, Kyrie, and Harden.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that's the thing. So many sliding doors moments in the NBA. Biggest sliding door, wide open door right now for the Lakers and Luka. And, I mean, he put up a triple-double against the Mavericks.
Yeah, and can we just talk about some of the petty things that he did?
Yes. Go for it.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
The stare down was my favorite.
Yeah.
Where he hit the three and then just found Nico Harrison in the crowd.
But did you see
what
he said after?
No.
They asked him about Nico, and he said, "I didn't see him." When he clearly hit a three and stared him down. He hit a three, stared him down, and then post game he said, "Oh, I didn't see him."
Yeah.
You mentioned he dapped up every player.
Yep.
He dapped up every player and every coach except Jason Kidd.
Good. Jason Kidd, bad man, by the way.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, he has like a couple of assaults on his record.
Oh, that's why he didn't tap him.
Yeah. LUKA's based.
And then that three that he stared down Nico.
Yeah.
He they cut to Mark Cuban, and Mark Cuban just like he's bummed.
Mark Cuban, Dirk, because they had Dirk, I don't know. Dirk had a statement after he went and saw LUKA's debut, and he's like, I never thought this was going to happen, basically.
I
never thought they were going to trade him. Yeah. They played together for a year.
Yeah.
Dirk's final year.
Mark Cuban's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban, if he was the owner, he would have never okayed that trade.
No, not
he
at all.
loved LUKA.
Did you hear that there was "Thank You, Nico" chants?
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's crazy.
In the first quarter, too.
Yeah.
One of the best chants, too. Because there are some dog shit chants. Beat LA. I mean, we talked about this. Beat LA is so ubiquitous. It's not a great chant. Thank you, Nico. Fantastic chant.
It feels good.
It's easy.
Thank you, Nico. It feels good.
You can hit it every single time.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I would pay Lakers Mavs first round matchup, and just to see LUKA return to Dallas that first game,
that's gonna be crazy.
Because that crowd is going to be against the Mavericks.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
it's gonna be an interesting crowd. Yeah, because they'll welcome LUKA. Well, do you think they'll do a LUKA video? Because they did an AD video
in LA.
Yeah,
that's
during this game they did an AD video.
They should have.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, AD won a ring with them. Mm-hmm. Like, he was a huge part of that team. If they don't do a LUKA video, you're gonna get him starting a podcast in 3 years, complaining about it like Paul George. He's be like, every time I go back to Indiana, they don't show a video of me.
I wonder if they will do a LUKA video.
They have to. Probably not under this ownership. They should.
Wait, did he? The Lakers haven't been to Dallas.
No.
And they won't go.
I don't think
unless
so.
Unless it's the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is the only matchup they have left.
How cuck is it to do a LUKA video, though? Like imagine we're like up.
Yeah.
We're like up in the series, and they go back to Dallas.
Oh, my God. And they do a
LUKA video?
They can't do that in the playoffs. They should.
You don't think they do it in the playoffs?
I think it reminds their fan base too much of their fuck up, as if they're not already reminded by it. And then they're going to go, you make a tribute video to our most favored player literally in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Our favorite player.
Yeah.
You do a tribute video in the postseason where he's beating us.
Yeah.
After you traded him away.
Yeah.
How dumb are you?
Yeah, that's wild. That would be wild.
They can't do that.
But that would be so disrespectful not to say something.
They have to do a tribute video in some capacity, but they're gonna save it for regular season, I would bet.
Interesting.
I would love to see that matchup though.
Oh yeah,
that'd be tectonic.
I think it could be a Western. I mean, is AD coming back?
Maybe.
I mean, I think if AD comes back and they're playing good, I mean they are playing good.
They're probably gonna be like the 7 or 8 seed.
A Western Conference.
Finals? They're not going to make it in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
They're not good enough.
Okay.
They're just not.
But you saw what Shannon Sharp said, though.
No.
You didn't see what he said?
No.
About the Lakers?
No.
You didn't see this clip?
No.
He said OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5. That's what he said.
Oh, my God. I love saying that with 20 games left in the regular season. That's a perfect time to whip it out.
Come on, man.
Hey,
OKC, UFC, KFC, Lakers in 5. Barbecue chicken. That's Shaq. Shaq says barbecue chicken.
Yeah. Good on Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp's got some good takes. I wonder what his baseball takes are.
Wait, I have one more thing about LUKA.
Yeah.
He bought an entire parking lot for fans.
Really?
Yeah. So LUKA bought an entire parking lot across from the Staples across from Crypto, which we were at Crypto. I went to see Tyler Creator there. Shout out. I'd been to Crypto only once before that.
Yeah.
To see the Lob City Clippers. I've never been to a Laker game.
I'd only been to a Clipper game.
Oh, when we went to the concert, I took a picture with the Kobe statue. I hadn't seen the Kobe statue yet.
It's a good statue, yeah.
No, he's so ugly. It doesn't look like him.
That's not good.
I know.
I wonder how much it costs.
It's really bad.
That's pathetic.
But it is.
Shaq statue's good.
But it is good. It's the point. It's the point.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the 81 point. It's a good moment, but it is. I mean, it's not as bad as D Wade's statue.
That was embarrassing.
But it is okay.
There was like this one Portuguese sculptor who tried to do a Cristiano Ronaldo statue once.
Oh, I've seen this.
It just looks so bad.
I've seen this. Yeah.
That was so good. I love that so much.
He looks like deformed.
Yeah, I know. It's like his face, like a stroke victim. Honestly, just melted. It was. I cannot imagine being like, "Look how good I am at sculpting." He's like, "What the fuck?"
But I saw. But no, yeah, LUKA. He bought an entire parking lot, and it was like free. It was like free parking.
No way.
For fans. And he had like stickers and stuff. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Jordan Brand released a new LUKA commercial where it's him changing the license plate on his car.
Yes, I saw that.
That was sick.
And the song "All My Exes Live in Texas."
Yes.
Yeah. Do you see this? Yeah,
badass.
Jordan released. Yeah.
That's a good ad.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic. You could not have played it any better, Jordan Brand. Great on you.
And then there was like free stickers that said "How's my driving?" and then in parentheses "to the hoop," and it said "Can't spell LUKA without LA," and then "Honk if you love Slovenia," and it said "Free parking courtesy of LUKA," and it had the Jordan Brand and the LUKA logo.
That's not bad. Good on him. I'm a big fan of LUKA.
Yeah, bro.
He really is just endearing himself to LA.
Yeah.
He's gonna love it here.
I'm excited to see him hanging out in LA.
Yeah,
because we haven't seen and it's during the season, so maybe
lots of hookah bars here.
So he shouldn't be hanging out yet. But once the season ends, I would love to see some LUKA hanging out in LA.
If I'm being honest, I was kind of shocked at how much the Mavs harped on the hookah bar thing, because it's like that's not the worst thing for you. Like, it's bad for your lungs, don't get me wrong, but it keeps you slim.
Yeah.
Nicotine, right?
Oh, I know about that.
Yeah. Right now. It'll keep you slim. Good on. Honestly, they should have applauded him. They should have got him his own hookah.
Yeah. We could just do a segment of the show about March Fatness, because it's kind of
it is
sports related.
It is, especially with LUKA now.
True. LUKA needs to do March Fatness.
If we could get him in it, that'd be crazy. Who can do 9 push-ups best? Yeah. First person in a body weight squat wins. That would be awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, but no, man, that's crazy. I know we have spring training talk.
Yeah.
If you want to hit it.
Let's talk about spring training.
But Dodgers are halfway done with spring training so far.
Crazy.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they are literally more than halfway done. Shohei has not taken an at-bat yet.
Damn.
Yeah. Yamamoto went like 1 inning.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm a little worried about it, honestly. It's like they're not scaling up.
I mean, I'm not worried about it, but it's just interesting because, like, these guys are just superstars.
Yep.
To the point where it's kind of like you can't even put them in, like, a small spring training stadium right now. Like, they could probably sell out Dodger Stadium for a spring training game.
Yes.
If it was just if
it was their regular
Shohei's
lineup.
gonna play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, like, I went to spring training when it was like Andre Ethier and like Matt Kemp
Same.
and like James Loney. You were there?
Literally.
Oh yeah, because in Arizona.
Yeah, it's like the 2-hour drive.
Maybe we were in the fucking same
Camelback Ranch.
Of course,
yeah, all the time.
What years?
I mean, literally my entire
Every
childhood.
year?
Yeah.
We were probably there at the same time.
I would bet on it. I used to go see. I remember one game very distinctly. because Mike Napoli signed a baseball of mine and then crushed a home run. This is when he was on the Rangers, though. But yeah, dude, I used to go to spring training all the time.
Yeah, I've got like batting gloves from Andre Ethier.
That's sick.
Gave me batting gloves and he signed them. One time Matt Kemp, he was leaving. I was like, Matt, can I have your batting? Because the trick was, and this only worked when I was a cute little kid.
Yeah.
But the trick was you'd go up, you'd like just go up right where like the stairs, like where you could get onto the field, and you just stood at the wall. And like during the 4th inning is when like the good players would go home.
Yes.
So you'd watch them. You'd be like, okay, it seems like they're gonna go home. And then like Matt Kemp would be like leaving, and then you'd just like yell, just be like Matt, like give me some, like essentially give me something. And I learned that you would have to like that if you asked for something, they would like give it to you. Because I saw another kid ask for like his gloves or something. So I was like, Matt, can I have your batting gloves? And he's just like, yeah, I'm getting new ones tomorrow. So he's like, he doesn't care, and it's like stitched, like his number and shit. And I remember it was like windy. He like tossed me one.
Yeah.
And it flew, and this like mom, like it landed in her lap, and she was like, oh, I got it. And then like he was kind of like, damn. He's kind of looking at her like, is she gonna give it to the kid?
Yeah.
And then like she didn't at all give it to me. So then he walked up and handed it to me, which was nice, which was cooler.
Yes.
That he did that. But it was
I love that he shot her a side eye too.
He did, because he was kind of like, is she gonna give it to the kid?
You have to know baseball players are like, oh my god, these parents are ridiculous.
Yeah,
like, these adults are ridiculous. Just give it to the child. You can buy one of these. Yeah.
So then he gave he gave me his batting glove, and then that same game James Loney was leaving, and I was like, James, can I have your sweatband? And he had broken a bat, and he was like, you can have this, and just gave me his broken bat.
That's honestly like the coolest thing.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
come away from a stadium.
Oh yeah, it was so sick.
I was at a spring training game once. It was Mariners, Padres.
Okay.
This is in Peoria, like middle of nowhere, Arizona, right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's like very big suburb. I mean, very big, but it's like way out there suburb of Phoenix.
Yeah.
There's a little kid in front of me. He got 15 balls. Every single time they would end a half inning, he would get every single ball that they had and all of the ones that they tossed in from the infield too. Because he was like a cute little white kid, but he'd run up straight to them. He's like, "Can I have your ball, please? I haven't gotten one today." Bam! Every single time. His parents, I'm 20, 21 at the time. I'm with my dad. His parents turn around. They're like, "He has too many. Do you guys want one?" To me and my dad.
Wow.
And we're like, "Yeah, sure." It's literally a life hack to have a cute kid go to a spring training game.
Yeah,
you will walk away with like literally 15 baseballs.
I'm kind of annoyed that my little
gloves.
sisters never took up the mantle after, because once I aged out, it was so sad.
Yeah,
it was like, damn. Like I was like 14.
Man, I remember trying to get.
I was like, damn, they're not gonna give me shit.
When you try and get like an autograph too, and then you see like a guy with a binder of cards, and like we're talking like a 35-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Man, I'm so sorry. This is pathetic.
Whoa.
Like, it is. To be 35 and you're like shoving kids out of the way to get an autograph.
That is tough.
It was like from Ryan Howard. It's
right.
Okay, man.
Right, yeah.
Yes, go
for
it.
But all that being said, it's like, I just think that the access that we were getting, and like, I mean, these people were famous.
Yeah.
I mean, I like met like Fernando, like I met famous people there. But I mean, yeah, your spring training's probably changed.
Well,
you're not getting the access to Shohei that I was getting to Matt Kemp, Matt Kemp was the Shohei of the Dodgers in 2013.
He really was. Like,
in 2009. Yeah.
I mean, he was kind of the star of the Dodgers besides their rotation.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you there. Mm-hmm. I loved Matt Kemp growing up.
So it's like, okay, he is the star, but it's like he's not getting.
The level of fame the Dodgers have right now is unparalleled.
Yes, like exactly.
I think the closest thing to it is the early 2000s Yankees.
Yeah.
And even that, I don't think comes close to it because of the way in which social media is taken off. Because we have a whole other country. Yes. Literally Japan. And Korea, if we're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, Ryu, before we even got Hyun-Sung Kim this year, it's like, Ryu's Korean.
Mm-hmm. But Tommy Edman.
Yeah. Half, yeah.
He played for the Korean team.
In the WBC?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
He's friends with Hyun-Sung Kim.
No shit.
I don't know if they were friends.
Yeah, but they were on the same team.
But they were boys. I don't know if they were friends, but they were boys.
Dogs who went to war together.
Exactly. And
I'm sure you could still get the same level of access though if you went to like an Angel spring training game. Like, Mike Trout just walking out.
Trout
yes.
is,
He's like, take my bat. I don't want to be here. He's like walking up to hit. He's like, but this kid asked for it. And I don't.
He gives you the bat.
I don't even want it.
Up to hit.
Yes.
He's like, this kid said he wants to hit for me.
Yeah. Like, I'm worried about my obliques. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, the teams that there's no one at.
Yes. And by the way, the Angels have like the worst spring training stadium I've ever been to.
Really?
Tempe Diablo Stadium.
Oh, I think I've been there.
Right off the freeway.
Yeah.
Just in a mountain right off the freeway. It gets so unbelievably hot.
Oh.
It was awful. You have the airport. Bad stadium.
But the Dodgers are, I don't know. I don't even know how they're doing, but I know that a lot of our players are doing bad.
Yeah, they've been losing a lot. But again, it's spring training. But they've lost a lot of games. I think they beat the Brewers today. David Bodie, the former Cubs third baseman, hit a few homers today. But it's like, who cares? He's not even going to make the roster. He's a minor leaguer.
Right.
He's a AAA guy.
Yeah, I mean, the people that we have playing is crazy right now.
It's awesome. You got to love it. Got to love the Dodgers. Just not a lot going on. I cannot wait, though. I mean, apparently, Roki got rocked again against the Chicago White Sox B team.
No.
Yeah. His catcher Kyle Teal hit a solo shot off him. First at bat.
No, Roki.
Yeah.
Damn, what if Roki's bad?
Cheap contract. I am thinking that he might actually just kind of be a bit of a bust.
Damn.
Or he might start in the minors.
But he can still throw 100 miles an hour, right? Do they have different balls over there? Different altitude in Japan?
It did take Yamamoto a little bit when he first started. Because you remember how bad he was in Korea last year.
Yeah.
Like, he got shelled. So I wouldn't be shocked if it takes Roki a little bit of time to get used to, like, major league expectations.
But I mean, yeah, listen to this. It's like Chris Taylor with 6 strikeouts, 9 at-bats.
Pretty good.
Andy Pages, mental mistakes on the bases, can't play center field. James Outman, 6 strikeouts and 10 at-bats. Ha-Seong Kim, 1 for 9 with a single.
It was an infield single.
Yeah, it's like...
They need one of those guys to do well is the problem.
But also, do we?
No, but it's like it's such a nice to have.
It'd be nice. If we're stressed about our 40th person.
No, one of them is going to be in the lineup every single day. One of those 4 guys. Well, I guess Kike can do it. So no, we're fine.
I guess Kike's
not good until the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, my dad was telling me this. Apparently, he's hit as many homers as Mickey Mantle.
Yes.
Postseason career.
More.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, Kike is like up there with some of the greats in the playoffs.
That's insane. Match Mickey Mantle's numbers in the postseason.
He's great.
Best player ever. It is crazy.
He's a Jamal Murray.
He is. Elevate his game in the postseason every single time.
Yeah, Jamal Murray is like the Michael Jordan. How much time is it?
Total?
Yeah.
You guys are a little over 45.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about March Fatness and get out of here.
Yeah, let's do it. But, okay. Do you want to?
So, this kind of has to do with sports, I guess.
I mean, it is a competition. It's the competition everyone's talking about right now.
It is the competition everyone's talking about. March Fatness dropping. Oh, by the time this comes out, the episode will have dropped on the Bad Ladder YouTube channel.
Check it out.
It's a month-long weight loss competition, all of March, starring me. Thank you. And 3 other fat comedians, Matt Lockwood, Seth Rubin, and Carlos Figueroa.
Yep.
Hosted by Allison Vistano, ex-CrossFit trainer turned comedian.
Wow.
So she knows a thing or two about working out and such.
And hanging out with fat comics.
Yeah. So we're doing a weight loss competition. Every week a podcast is going to come out on Saturday. So
that's awesome.
Spend your Saturdays watching that. Spend your Sundays watching FanDumb all month. And Yeah, it's just to see who can lose the most weight.
And you can donate and pick teams to win.
True, you can pick your team to win.
Yeah.
And you can Venmo at Bad Ladder and support. Every dollar is a point to support a person. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's just kind of psychological warfare.
Just to discourage other people.
Yeah.
Damn. That is kind of like ticket prices in the NBA.
Well, it's to encourage other people, because it's like if people are giving more money not to me, I'm gonna freak out.
That's what incentivizes you to lose the most weight, is no one's betting with
I mean,
you.
honestly, what incentivized me to lose the most weight is bragging. I think
That is
whoever
huge.
wins is gonna brag so much, and honestly, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to handle it except me. The other three people, I don't think could handle winning. I think they would implode. I think I'm the only one that can handle it.
This is like what Jordan did to Clyde Drexler, where he's just like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, he just fathered him. He's like,
Exactly.
winning isn't made for you. And he's like, I
Exactly.
think you're right. Yeah.
So
Cower in the shadow of John.
it's Wednesday evening right now. I haven't eaten any food since Sunday morning
Proud
at
of you.
about 11 a.m. And yeah, so I don't know if I've lost any weight.
How are you feeling? Actually, well, you should probably save it, but
I mean, my stomach is growling,
yeah.
but that's only because I got that dog in me. So
Great. Yeah. Why support that?
yeah, support that. We'll have updates probably. We'll definitely be talking about it because I'll be more hungry and more mean probably, and probably dizzy a little bit. The next episode I might just be like, Gabe, I have to do all the takes.
That would yeah, we should not do that. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for checking it out. All one of you maybe. But,
Well, the
keep
clips are going to
churning.
be fire now.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going to have real clips.
Yes.
I mean, imagine if we were actually posting clips of every episode.
I think it.
Because we had great takes last episode.
We
I mean,
did.
honestly, if you want to just archive, I would pay personally. I'd pay for 3 clips
I'm okay paying for 3 clips. Totally.
of archive stuff.
Yeah.
So you can make $120.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it U.S. dollars?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on.
I don't know, man.
We'll index it. No. Yeah. I'm down to pay for archive clips.
All right.
Sick.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.